One of the hardest but most powerful decisions you can make as a business owner is this: knowing when to walk away and knowing what you're walking toward. I'm Rocky, and this is the Raised by the Road podcast. It's a collaboration between Davis Transporter and Rockstar EDU. The mission here is simple: to give you the tools, game, and knowledge you need to build a real, sustainable career in trucking and grow your business as an owner-operator. So let's get into it. Part 1, the signs that it's time to walk away. Now, let's get honest. There's a difference between having a hard week and being stuck in a bad setup. Here are a few red flags that should have you considering a transition. You're not seeing full rate confirmations. You're getting shorted or delayed on your settlements. Dispatch is pushing you to run illegal or unsafe. You're constantly sitting, waiting, or guessing what your next load is. You're being charged fees and deductions with no clear breakdown. You've asked questions and been dismissed, disrespected, or ignored. If 2 or more of these apply, you're not in a partnership. You're in a position that's costing you more than it's paying you. And the longer you stay in it, the more damage it does. Not just financially, but mentally and emotionally. Part 2, what to do before you leave. Now, don't just walk out in frustration. Move like a business. Here's how to prepare your exit the right way. Collect everything. That's number 1. Pull your recent rate confirmations, settlements, fuel receipts, inspection records, maintenance logs, any agreements you've signed. Keep your paper trail clean. Second, download and back up your ELD logs, whether it's Keep Trucking, Samsara, or something else. Save your last 6 months. You never know when you'll need proof of miles, hours, or stops. Third, evaluate your equipment. Is your truck up to date on PMs, DOT compliant? If you're transitioning to another authority, make sure you're good to go. Fourth, notify professionally if possible. Don't burn a bridge unless they burned it first. Keep it respectful, even if they didn't. And fifth, ask yourself what didn't work and write it down. This is how you make sure that your next move is your best move. Moving to part 3. Ask these questions before you sign on anywhere else. When you're ready to move, don't just jump. Ask better questions. Here's what to ask a potential carrier or dispatch service before you sign on. Can I see full rate cons on every load? How are settlements issued and how often? What is your dispatch process? Do I get a say in my loads? How are fuel cards, insurance, or trailer rentals handled? What's your average driver take home after expenses? Can I talk to current drivers who've been with you longer than 90 days? If they dodge questions, give you vague answers, or get offended that you're even asking, that's your answer. And this moves us into freedom tip number 8. Move like a business, not just a driver. Let's tie this all the way in. When your setup isn't working, complaining won't change it. Sitting on your hands and performing poorly, that only hurts you. What will change it is making a boss decision. Bosses don't act on emotion. They move on information. They don't just react. They strategize. They don't just hustle. They lead. And the minute you start acting like the CEO of your business, that's when the game changes. From how you track your numbers to how you interview your next carrier, from how you communicate to how you protect your time. You set the tone. That's how you start commanding respect in every conversation. That's how you position yourself for bigger lanes, better money, and more leverage. So stop settling. Stop acting like a driver with no voice when you're the one taking all the risk. You don't just drive the truck, you own the business. Act like it. Moving to part 4, what to walk toward. Because you don't just walk away from a bad setup, you walk towards something that fits. And here's what that should look like. Clear, consistent settlements, transparency on freight and pay, dispatch that supports, not controls, infrastructure that helps you grow, compliance, maintenance, and fuel, those kinds of supports, and a team that treats you like a partner and not like a problem. At David's, that's exactly what we build. We're not perfect, but we are intentional. We're here to work with operators who are ready to move like businesses, not babysit people who just want to be told what to do. So if you're ready for a setup that gives you both freedom and foundation, let's talk. Thanks for riding with me today. If this hit home, don't ignore it. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is stop surviving and start choosing better. Because if the people around you don't value what you bring, you're allowed to leave. And you don't need a meltdown to justify your move. You just need a vision and a strategy. You already got the truck. Now make the next move like a boss. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you guys next time on Raised by the Road. Drive safe.